In 2026, we have multiple WWE Ultimate Edition lines. We have the mainline WWE Ultimates, we have the Greatest Hits Ultimates, we got our exclusives we get now and again, we have our Monday Night Wars, and then we have the Legends Ultimates. And today we're going to be ranking every WWE Ultimate Edition figure that we have gotten out of the Target exclusive Legends line from worst to best in my own personal opinion. There's a few that I don't have, but I'm not including the Bray Wyatt or the Hacksaw Jim Duggan because I don't have those just yet, or nobody really has those. There's a few people that got them. Alright, I know they're shipping from Mattel Creations, but that Bray Wyatt, I don't have it in hand just yet, so I didn't want to include it just yet. But let's get into the bottom of the ranking, and just because this figure's at the bottom, man, doesn't mean that it doesn't have anything good about it. I'll get into it. I don't really think there's any bad figures per se, but at the bottom, we do have the Dusty Rhodes. I know, okay? I get it. I understand it, alright? Dusty Rhodes is at the bottom. Somebody had to go at the bottom, and it's very tough, okay? I just think at the end of the day, I think it looks like the character. There's different things here that I like. I think at the end of the day, he doesn't pose that great, and it's hard to get him into some of the poses that I like, and he has the snap back and forth leg thing, okay? Alright. I love the Dusty figure to a certain extent, but if I can't move it, it just gets deducted, man. I don't know what to tell you. Next up, we have the Yokozuna Chase. I have it, but it's mint on card. I didn't want to pull it up, but it's the white waist wrap. And at 13, I have the standard Yokozuna, and he's armless because I put him on a Jacob Fatu and completely wasted him. So now he just looks like a goddamn scarecrow out there, looking like a menace to society. But I like this Yoko. I think it's a good representation of the character. Very similar to Dusty. I think it looks like the character. It's a great addition of the character to put on your displays and shelves, but he's not as good as the rest to me. So I have him there at number 13 there. And it's kind of a preference in attire choice when you talk about the Chase and the regular, but let's get into our next one, which is going to be the DX Shawn. Now, this one has dropped a little bit. I think it's mainly this torso. If they did a torso swap, and I just feel like he's so damn gigantic compared to the other Shawns that it pisses me off. And we get the same reuse head sculpts over and over and over. I do like I like this gear. I like the reunion tour shirt. I like the hat. I like the posability of the figure. It just lacks in some other ways, but this is not a bad Shawn Michaels. I actually do like this figure, and again, you gotta put them in some sort of order, so I'm doing the best I can, okay? Alright? Make your own damn Legends ranking. But yeah, this figure is not bad. I just think that it could be better. It does pose really well, though. I just think that the scaling takes me out, and it's just a bunch of reuse in head sculpts that can't really lift him any higher for me there. Is that number 12? I guess number 11 now is gonna be the Masked Undertaker, and that's another figure I do not have. I just think at the end of the day, we've seen that mold so many times. I don't like the proportions of that figure. I think the head sits a little too low on the neck. And it just is very upsetting, man. I don't have the figure yet. I still haven't gotten my hands on that one. I've never seen that one. I'm behind on figures, man. They're just releasing so much shish. It's ridiculous. Tell them to send them all to me for free, and we could get those reviews up. But some of these figures I don't have, man. It just is what it is. Next up, is this number 10? Number 10, I have NWO Macho Man, and I actually like this figure quite a bit. It comes with 2 shirts. It's got some good stuff going on. I like the sculpted tassels going down the side here. My big issues with this figure is, first of all, the shirt stain. I don't love the figures without the bandana and the sunglasses on, which aren't, you know, a huge deal. I don't hate the head sculpts, are just not my favorite. I do like the belt. This shirt stains, and then I feel like he should have used the bigger shoulders and arms. I think that would have done wonders for this figure. I don't like the less jacked arms for Macho Man. I think he deserves the bigger arms like we see on other characters. And I also think that a lot of the time this figure comes bow-legged. I don't think this one has it as bad, but a lot of the figures that you get of this figure specifically are bow-legged, but I don't hate that figure. I like that NWO Macho Man right there. I think that's actually kind of an underrated pick there, but let's get into number 9, which is going to be Undisputed Champion Hulk Hogan, man. This one, very toyetic. You know, there's something about this figure that made him a little bit smaller than the other Hulk Hogans, which kind of pissed me off, but say what you will about that, I think it does look good. I love the shirt. I like the toyeticness. I like this pissed off head sculpt. Bandana looks good. Knee brace. It's got some added detail bonuses in there that I like. I like this Hulk Hogan figure, man. I think that there are some really good things going on here. And again, very, very toyetic. That bumps him up some. And this figure is kind of grown on me because I want to say he came in at like number 19 of Ultimates last year, and he's at, what, the number 9 spot of Legends Ultimates all time? I don't know. There's some different things there. I don't know. I can't place it. He's just very toyetic. I like that figure. Next up is going to be Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio. Now, this figure came out this year, so this is a very posable figure. I like the ripped mask. I like that we have this to go with our Eddie Guerrero. I like the loose pink mask here, too, even if it's a little bit oversized. I like what they did with the belt that's removable. The wrist gauntlet's very posable. I like the change of the deco here. I think the shoulders may poke out just a hair, but I still like this figure, and it's very, very posable and fun in hand, and that helps it a lot. But there's Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio. I like this figure, and I'm interested to know where he'll come in at the end of the year. But I think he's the only Ultimate on this list from this year so far. So we'll see where that goes. But there's Halloween Havoc Rey. Up next, at 7, we have the Ultimate Warrior. Now, I like this Ultimate Warrior. I think this is one of the better Ultimate Warriors that we have gotten from Mattel. I like the upgraded skin tone, or the more accurate skin tone's nice. The gear is so toyetic, man. Look at all those damn neon colors, man. Very toyetic, very bright and saturated. The duster is nice. Get the tassels coming off. Pretty posable for the most part. This is a really good Ultimate Warrior figure, all things considered. I like how toyetic it is. Not big on the head sculpts. I think they're a bit goofy at sometimes, but, there's something about the weird shape. It kind of has an oblong shape to it, but at the end of the day, he does look like a superhero, and I don't like this torso for a lot of guys, but Ultimate Warrior is one of those guys that could pull it off. So Ultimate Warrior, pretty damn solid right here, man. I like this Ultimate Warrior. Even though the damn tassels want to fall off and embarrass me, I'll show you embarrassed, son. Coming in at number 6, I have the Vader Chase, and I like this figure a lot, man. You may have this one over the normal edition. I like that they actually gave him some arms, similar to Yokozuna. They gave him bigger arms. Why? Okay, so why can Vader get the bigger arms? But if this were Jacob Fatu, they'd have gave him the goddamn regular Shawn Michaels Macho Man arms over there, man. Make that make sense. But I really dig the Vader, man. He moves very, very well. Look how articulate he is, man. For a big character, he even has these giant knee pads on there, and I don't discriminate against that, man. I like this Vader figure a lot, and I like it so much that, again, it's a gear preference when we get these chases. And I went with number 5. I went with the normal edition, man. I didn't even mention the damn cape this guy has on. This entrance cape is incredible. Loved all the new head sculpts we got on this guy. He's got the sculpted gloves, sculpted singlet, very articulated, very posable. How do you not like the damn Vader figure, man? The Vader figure goes hard as hell. I love this Vader. I think that the Chase and the regular are damn good, and they deserve a spot here in the top 5. That Vader is so damn good, man. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's get into our top 4. And coming in at number 4, I went with the Animal Batista. Now, this used to be one of my favorite Ultimates. I think that it's kind of soured on me as time has gone by. I think the feet are a little big, but I still really dig this Ultimate. I own a lot of this figure. I love the Evolution storyline and the Batista contract selection moment after he won the Royal Rumble. One of my favorite, Evolution and the entire thing is one of my favorite storylines in wrestling history. I love the representation of this figure and everything. I think that's so damn good, and I love it, man. The head sculpts are phenomenal. They're right on the money. He's very just great, man. I love this figure, and he's another one of those guys that, while I hate this torso, I think Batista can probably pull it off. I'd like it to be a little bit more realistic, but this Batista is so damn good, man. I love that you get the contracts. It's so good. Just so good. He had to be in my top 5, but I think the top 3 are pretty much perfect. I think they're perfect figures, which is crazy. But getting into number 3, we have The Rock. Man, this figure is unbelievable. Now, I know it's kind of a repaint, re-release of the original Rock, and then you had the Greatest Hits Rock, which was the first Rock, except they added butterfly joints, and then they took that existing Rock, repainted it into the blue trunks, which you get on this figure, and then they gave him the sweatsuit here with the, the 3/4 sleeve and the jogging pants. Damn good, son. Very posable. The aesthetic of it looks just like The Rock. Phenomenal head sculpts. Love the cloth goods. This is a peak Rock figure. I love this figure. I love this figure. It's so damn good. Hard to leave him out of the top 2, man, but this is such a damn good... When you talk about shrinking down a character, this Rock is up there, man. Just so good. The accessories it comes with, pure money. Gotta love it. But let's get into our number 2 spot, which is gonna go to the all-pink Bret Hart. This is, I think, my favorite Bret Hart that Mattel's ever given us. I love it. I think the pink is phenomenal. Very posable, so clean. It utilizes that Elite 94 head sculpt, which gives you a pretty decent Bret Hart likeness, unlike every other Bret Hart head sculpt. I love the shades. I think that this is so damn good, man. Had to leave the pink jacket in there. This is just very damn good, man. Very damn good. You gotta love the all-pink Bret. I bet a lot of people would probably have this as their number 1, which I understand, but I think there is one Ultimate in the Legends line so far that is slightly better, and it's not by a whole ton, but I think it is better, in my opinion. But I do love this Bret Hart. I think it's damn good, just so toyetic, just stands out phenomenally. Just look at him. I mean, who doesn't love that damn Bret Hart? But let's get into number 1, man. And number 1 is going to be The Undertaker. I mean, holy God in heaven. I love this Undertaker figure. When we got it, I think the year that this came out, he may have been, I can't remember if he was released the same year as Asuka and Brock Lesnar, or if one of them, nah, they couldn't have been in the same year because Brock Lesnar was Ultimate Edition Series 15, Asuka was Series 20. I highly doubt those were in the same year, but I think he came in at number 3, I think, of the particular year that he was released. I know Asuka was number 2, I think, that year. I cannot remember off the top of the dome, or did Asuka win Ultimate Edition of the Year that year? I can't remember, man. Somebody will let me know down below, but I love the specific glove hands that he got right here for all kinds of different poses. The bulk and the build of this figure is incredible. You gotta love the entrance trench coat. You get the hat, the interchangeable heads with the tongue out is a great utilization. I love this figure, man. Very posable as well, and a pretty much perfect representation of the character. I don't have that Greatest Hits version where it's, you know, kind of a re-release of this, except it's shirtless. But hopefully I can track that down. But just look at this, man. You put this on a shelf, those hands are just so damn good, man. I got to get that Greatest Hits version. Every time I find that Greatest Hits version, I might have to buy it because I only saw this once and I bought it right there. Thank God I did because it's a damn good Ultimate. I think it's the best Legends Ultimate they've made, but I'm pretty satisfied with this top 15-ish. Again, I didn't want to include Hacksaw or Bray Wyatt. I'm sure we will get those in hand sooner rather than later, but I have not seen Bray Wyatt. I know he does have the ball hinge in there, though, so definitely want to track that figure down. But before we get out of here, man, let's get into our random comment shout-out here. This is a good comment for this specific video because it kind of ties in, but the Ray's Revolution says, I wish they would make a Legends Ultimate Edition King Booker. Maybe give us the red trunk, soft goods cape, crown, pinky finger hand, scepter, and or big gold. That would be a great little fantasy booked Ultimate Edition. I could see them possibly doing that. That might be something that they actually pull, so we'll see if that comes to fruition. I know we've gotten a few King Bookers over the years, Hall of Fame Elite, Greatest Hits Legends, things like that, so hopefully we'll see something like that. I could see them doing something like that. I mean, the Legends line's really all we're going to get out of Ruthless Aggression Ultimates. I know we did get Umago, which I guess technically was in the main line, so maybe, and Eddie Guerrero, so actually they have put some Ruthless Aggression, I must give it to them. They put some Ruthless Aggression respect into the Ultimate Edition line, but it would be nice to see some more Ruthless Aggression figures, and putting in a King Booker would be pretty sweet. I'd like to see an Ultimate Edition JBL, you know, with a fatter gut and more accurate, you know, with the cowboy hat, the jacket, the towel, WWE Championship, new head sculpts. That would be a phenomenal Ultimate as well. But shout out to Ray's Revolution, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate you. If you want a random comment shout out, be sure to stay active. Comment something down below. But I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed one. I'll see you guys next time.